What's up, y'all? This is the Bull. What up, what up? I'm just getting back from vacation. Got in yesterday, and I'm getting out to the garden today. And I'm glad it got a heavy rain last night. But while I was gone, I paid the young man, my next door neighbor's kid, to take care of my garden while I was gone. He did a pretty good job. I just told him to make sure that everything was alive when I got back. Just make sure my plants were alive when I got back, so he was successful in doing that. However, I did tell the young man to make sure that he harvested everything that was pretty good size and just take it and bring it over to his family, and to take care of my chickens, and to make sure that he took all the eggs right from there so that they could take the eggs. He did none of that, and now I have spaceship size patty pan squash, and I have about 42 eggs inside the chicken coop, plus what they're gonna lay today. So they didn't want to take the eggs, so I guess I'm gonna have a lot of eggs. All right, so let's see what we got here to harvest. See what I'm talking about? These are some huge patty pan squashes. So he should have took them. Should have took them for his family. I got a whole bunch of nice sized ones in there that I'm gonna let get a little bit bigger. Let's go over here. Look at these Bahama. These guys are huge. Look at these. Wow, that one's really, really big. All right, so I still have a whole bunch in the house as well. So I'm gonna be taking some of these down to our church ministry garden there, so the folks down at the church ministry garden can enjoy some of these. I'm pretty sure they probably don't even know what they are, but they can learn how to cook it. Got a whole bunch of ladies down there that can cook their tails off, so I'm pretty sure they're gonna whip up something nice with those patty pan squash. Patty pan squash are loaded in there. They're all about just a little smaller than this one here. I got about 7 or 8 more in there. But let's go over to the other side. I see some big ones over there. Let's get those. Then we'll go get some yellow squash and some zucchinis. Look at this thing. How thick it is and the girth on that. Awesome. Let's put you here. Quite a few on there, but they're still on the small side, so we're gonna leave those ones there. Let's go over and harvest some other squash, all right? This over here is my container garden, and out front there, got the bell peppers, and they're just starting to set peppers on them, so those are coming along nicely. Back here, we have some tomatoes, we have some, what are those? Look, these right here, Jubilee tomatoes. Small and coming, but they look good. All the, which ones are these? These ones over here, these are the boxcar willies. No tomatoes on them yet, but lots of flowers. Over here, I forget what this one is here because the little cap fell off. But it's a bigger tomato. Over here we have the, these are the pineapple stripey here. Can't wait to get my hands on some of those. Now look at these tomatoes, they're just looking so beautiful, so beautiful. These ones here, I think are the blue, yeah, these are the, let's see. All right, those are the blueberry cherry tomatoes. And over here we have the baby boomers loaded with flowers there. Then these three buckets here have the Black Beauty eggplants on them, so they got some flowers, so we're waiting on those there. And back here we have some other tomatoes. These ones right here, the lemon boys here. Got some down here. Nice little stack of them down there. So that's my container garden. The potatoes are coming along really nice. I mean, if I peel back here, right? I mean, this is on the surface, so I'm wandering down low, right? Look at that. All the way to the surface, there is potatoes. So I know I'm getting a harvest. And they are close. They're close. Let me cover them back up so they don't green up. You don't want to eat no green potatoes, you get sick. So let's cover those bad boys up. I'm gonna put a little bit of wood chips there. So these ones here, the Yukon goes, and those be pretty much getting close to harvest there. These two right here, and the rest are back here, the red potatoes, and those will, be ready to harvest at a later time. Uh-oh. What do we see here? That's a Japanese beetle. That no longer is with us. That's the first one I've seen, man. I hope I don't get them as bad as last year. So I had a wonderful time on my vacation. Just getting back, and it was a nice trip. We had a great time. Spending some family time, and it was just awesome. We did some things that I never thought my wife would do, is to go on parasailing. She went parasailing, so she went up, and she don't even know how to swim. So if that chute had came down, brother man was gonna have to take the dive in and do a mock spits. But she went up and got back safely, so thank you to the Lord on that. And Dr. Ricky also went up, and I was very surprised because he doesn't like heights at all. And then he went on the jet ski with me, and I was bombing, full throttle, baby. And he was on the back, bouncing up and down, and so God got us through that, got us home safe. So we are so happy. So anyway, let's see what we can have over here on this side with the zucs and the yellow squash. We'll plant this right here. So we have some big yellow squash here. That's why I told the young man to harvest these so they could enjoy them. They didn't want to pick them, so I'm gonna enjoy them. All right, so we have a couple of yellow straight neck squash and some dark green zucchinis. So we're gonna enjoy these tonight. It's all a blessing. All right, so let's see what else is going on. Okay, over here we have some, these ones are butternut, not butternut, these are acorn squash. Where are you? Right there, we got some acorn squash coming along. Little guys there. Couple weeks they'll be nice and ready to be harvested. Over here we have some more growing. Those are a different type, but they are acorn squash. And over here we can see the butternut squash growing. That's coming along. Couple more down there. So those are growing nicely. I gotta get out here tomorrow or so and do a little bit of weeding. Japanese beetles, man, are showing up. Hate those guys. I'm sure you hate those Japanese beetles as well. you can see in here, this is my patio peach. And my patio peach has quite a few little peaches on there so far. I was laughing with my brother Led Farmer 73 because he has one of these trees as well, and he said they taste like tennis balls. I didn't have that experience. When I ate bass, I don't know, maybe I was hungry or something. Maybe I was hungry, but mine taste pretty good. But nevertheless, I am the bull, and the bull eats everything. The figs are starting to put on a lot of baby little figs. As you can see, a lot of little figs just growing everywhere. Yeah, I love these figs too. These ones here get really, really big, and they're nice and juicy. All right, let me get over here. And I've seen that we have some beans growing here. We have the bush beans, and we have the pole beans over there. It's not a whole lot. I mean, you know, it's not a lot of them, but nevertheless, I can harvest these beans here. Once you harvested them, right, they just grow more. The more you harvest, the more the pods put out flowers, and you could end up with a lot. Plus, I could take these beans here and add them along with my soups. Get a good little meal out of these babies. All right. Those things are loaded with flowers. So I'm gonna have a whole bunch still to come from there. So, you know, harvest a little handful, but I still have some more over there. So let's get those. All right, I didn't put down, as you can see, it's a small little area where I planted some of these there. It's not like I planted a whole bunch of beans, but I mean, it's a nice little harvest. It's a nice little harvest, and this is the first harvest, and these plants are just loaded with flowers. So there's going to be a lot of harvest to come from these beans here. My butterfly plant is looking fabulous. She looks nice there. I mean, I worked real hard to keep this plant alive when I first got her. She was looking to die. She was looking to die. She wasn't looking to make it. And I kept working with her and doing this and doing that. And look at her now. So I'm gonna wash these guys up here, and before I bring them up, so happy I built this little table and sink here. Helps out a lot. Okay, now this is some beautiful fruit here, you know what I mean? Beautiful. Those good size of these guys here. These guys are ready to take off to the moon, baby. This one here is so thick, so pretty. It almost looks like some beautiful bowl, you know what I mean? All right, that's a beautiful harvest for today. I'm definitely going to be bringing some of these down to the church ministry garden. Well, the patty pan squash, the zooks, and the yellow squash. I'm gonna eat those tonight with the beans, and I'm gonna put in at least one of the patty pan squash there, and I'm gonna just saute them. For tonight. But let me give you a little close up here. Over here by this side on the trellis, we have some buttercup squash growing. And there we have a nice one that's growing really nice. Down there's another one that's taken off. Back here we have a small one. A small one right there. And we got some over there. Got a few more small ones right there. Up there. So the buttercup squash are doing good. They're producing pretty good. At the beginning, I had so many female flowers, and no males, so they wasn't getting pollinated. But now I have quite a few male flowers there, so bring it on. Over here I have some okra growing. All right, so we have some okra growing over here, right? But the beans, I planted all kinds of beans in between them. And the beans are kind of shading them out right at the moment. But one good thing about the okra grows long into the season. Once it warms up real good, and the weather's really nice and warm now, so they will outgrow these beans pretty soon. I gotta provide some gaps there, so. But as you can see, I got a lot of other beans growing in between there. It's really just put seeds wherever you can squeeze them. And I can see over there in those are my biochar buckets. I'm growing peppers in these ones over here. And a lot of peppers are forming on them now. These are bell peppers. And as you can see over there, this nice bell pepper that I need to go ahead and harvest. The cherry tomatoes are coming along. Here's one that's turning red over there. I might go and scoop you up later. So these cherry tomatoes, once they get started and start pumping out a lot, I mean, they just, you know how they are. They just give you loads and loads of fruit. But let me go ahead and harvest this pepper here, because he's a nice sized pepper. Get them off there so the other peppers can grow a lot better with this big bad boy off the plant. Comfrey sanitizing the seat. All right, those are my, over there, those are my small pumpkins. Can't wait to start seeing them fruit. All right, so anyway, that's gonna be my harvest and my show for today. I had a wonderful time on my vacation. I'm glad I'm back, though. I miss my garden a lot, and I miss my chickens. After like 3 days or so, you know, I was ready to come home. But, you know, it was fun. You know what I mean? We did the most entertaining things the first 3 days. The second 2 were good. I mean, we went bowling and we went to arcade and did some arcade stuff, and so we had a good time, and the food was awesome. As you can see, that Louisiana soup that I had with the shrimp. Not supposed to eat shrimp, but brother man said those shrimp was looking, they were just floating outside the bowl. I was like, yo, I'm gonna go ahead and dive in. All right, man, God bless yous, I love yous, you all take care.